Mountaineers taking on another team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack. And the Mountaineers will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cowboys offense will get first crack at it today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense aim got him at the 27.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback, because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes, because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bland. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Slithers into space. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Ellington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Avant. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Working that wide receiver screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Punts it out of the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw again. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Research Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over San Diego State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's got an open man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Pulls it and fires to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long, but players like that are getting after him.
And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Caught over the middle. It's Avant. Creates a little space. Turning it on. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Avant. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, and he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Look out, he's got room. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. If you're able to move the ball and drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The give from the gun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Fires to the big fella. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a crease. It's Bland. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. The screen, he's got wheels. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Here's the give off the left side. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Avant. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up.
Oh, he's got some space. brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Savant. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Ellington. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Got it in the middle. It's Orr. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Sweet cut there. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, let it get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with the lone back. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Bland. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy in 2nd down. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Wants to throw again. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man. Breaks the tackle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he missed it. No good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He's got his man. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Absolutely perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
And the Cowboys will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in this.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback and a running back set up in the pistol. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Catch in the middle. It's Avant. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He'll do it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4. The Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And he's knocked down. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. On the move. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing on the last snap, the State scores it.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ole Miss needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Oxford behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Auburn. Games like...
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Takes the handoff. It's Bland. Got a little space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the timing just a hair off. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quickly complete. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Racing to the right. He's at the 10. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. How about this defense taking one back to the house? He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
leaves it with the back. There he goes. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Got his man on the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Bland. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. Gets it out quickly. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wideout trying to get it in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point gets him a little closer at 31-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They're working that left side. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. got it behind the line. It's Ellington. Still on his feet. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Finds his target down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking to throw on 3rd. Complete to the left. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Good enough for first down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
West Virginia, 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off play action on 1st down. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, what a cut! Turning it on! Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to San Diego State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Warren. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll try to pop the draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The inside handoff. Gets away from one, finds room. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Avant. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Plows through the defense. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly to the tight end. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Mountaineers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Complete to the back. He's tackled at the 36. Brings up 2nd down.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Lets it fly deep downfield. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column. But